Looks to be too late now. Are we live? We are. Well, we're supposed to be. Hello, everybody. This is the Turn Left Podcast. This is episode 101 with Michael Chapman. He's a six-time, sorry. We talked about that before. He's a six-time champion. He couldn't even remember. I couldn't either. Four-time father. Twins on the way. So he's going to be 6-6.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
What? Did it go live?
No twins.
Okay.
No more kids on the way.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
So yeah, thanks for coming back, Chapman.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Why'd you decide to do it again? I'm glad you did, but why?
Well, I just wanted to talk to you.
Like, hurry up, can you come over tonight?
Yeah, no, that's not true. We've been playing it for a while. We've had equipment difficulties and stuff, but I'm excited to have you back. I'm excited to talk about a bunch of things. I know you've got some things you want to talk about. Is there anything you want to open up with?
No, I'll run that. Yeah, Cameron lost the tripod. Y'all can't see it, obviously.
Yeah, don't teach him too much about how we're making the sausage over here.
I'll take a picture and post it.
Don't. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, so we've got part of my couch holding up the iPad. It's pretty bad. If it falls down, it's going to be a problem.
Great.
It's as straight as it can be. Don't put a level on it. What are your plans for 2025, Chapman? First thing is first.
Going racing, having fun, not tearing stuff up. That's the plan every year. But
I was going to say, is that the first year you've implemented that plan, or is that?
yeah, I mean, it's the first year I've said it before we went racing. So we're going to Dominion to go hopefully win some races, or at least make sure Frazier doesn't win any races. That's the goal. I'll finish second all year as long as he finishes third. So.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, is he planning on doing the full season up there? Do you plan on doing the full season up there?
Yeah, I'm planning on racing the whole season. That's my plan currently. Last year I didn't have any plans. My plan was to not go racing and go camping as much as possible. That lasted about 3/4 of the season, and then decided to go racing. I think he's planning on racing all year, but he'll be there every race.
Yeah, in second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third.
Yeah. What did anything ever materialize with a late model plan that we talked about a long time ago?
I did get driving modified last year. That was really cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Mike Tomlin's modified.
for a full race. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I got there with the IndyCar because we were IndyCar racing, and he came over and asked me to practice it and race it, so I did. It was fun.
Was the stipulation before that? You got an alarm going off.
Yeah, Bo's texted me.
Oh Lord,
It turned my way off.
you got a stipulation back in the day that you had to lose a certain amount of weight. No, I didn't bring you on here to talk about your weight. I've gained about 45 pounds since last time we did a show. So I'm not trying to be the pot calling the kettle black here.
Bo said he can't hear me. Hello.
Can't hear you, Jimmy.
He can't hear me or can't hear either one of us?
Your mic ain't working. Ethan's is working. Yours is not.
Oh, all right. My mic's not working.
Way to go, Chapman. Well, it should be.
All right. Hold, please.
Talk into it.
Hello. Is it not working?
It's working on my end. Maybe talk into it now.
Hello. Let me call Bo back.
Yeah,
and
let's get some live feedback
see.
from
Mic
him.
is not working. Lauren just texted me. Call him back.
These are just the problems we wanted and knew that we would have.
Yeah.
What about now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
No, it's on a delay also.
Well, you'll know in about 3 seconds then.
Yeah.
When you hear yourself.
Yeah, still can't hear.
Still can't hear my mic.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right, what about now? Well, again, we'll be on a delay. I hate how this. I can put the mic in the middle and turn it way up, I guess. But
Yeah, whatever.
any luck, Mr. Bo?
Make out at the mic.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. Hand me that thing on top of the refrigerator right there, Mike. and I don't know if it has batteries in it or not. If it does, they're probably older than.
We can start it over.
We could. Let me try one other thing.
This is why Backstage Bo should be here.
Yeah.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No promises.
All right.
Here, Chapman, talk into this one for a minute. Oh, it won't reach.
It won't
we got
reach.
all kinds of
All
problems.
right, later.
Man, what a...
All right, so we'll figure it out eventually.
I mean, watch me not have a 9-volt battery. I got one. In the battery daddy, as they call it. I don't know if anything... I wonder if mine's even working now. They should be able to hear you if you,
Yell really loud.
well, maybe.
We're working on it. Hold on a minute. Hold, please.
We're working the hardest.
Live.
I need one blue wire. What a nightmare.
Yeah, it's fine.
We tested it beforehand.
Yeah, we
it's
did.
working in
Well,
the headphones.
yes, it's working in your headphone.
All right,
Again,
so maybe it's... Sorry, go ahead.
I said again, something else Cameron lost.
I don't think this one was him. We can blame him, though.
Yeah, I'm blaming him.
Yeah, let's do it. That one, like as if I remember what I'm doing anymore. Like, regular. You're talking into mine. Probably.
Oh. All right.
Maybe. Is Chapman's working now?
Is mine working now? Babe.
Here, I got it. Chapman's working now? No, it was not. Check. 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 Try it out now, Chapman. We got to
Check.
hear it on this side.
Check.
Check. Check. Try it out now, Chapman. We got to hear it on this side. Check.
Okay, it's working. Maybe.
Well, that was embarrassing.
Yeah. As long as it's still working, is it working?
It's still rolling. I mean, I can hear it on my end now.
All right.
Tell the wife to confirm now that we're,
Check is good.
now that we're set in stone here.
There, Lauren said good. Bo said good. So that's 2 checks that are good.
Well,
All
thanks for sticking with it.
Yep. All right. I'll see y'all later. I'm just kidding.
So I've got Michael Chapman here. He's a 6-time champion,
They heard everything you said.
4-time father, has twins on the way.
Still no twins.
See, you weren't even able to deny that part. Actually, let's
Yeah.
keep the old part where he couldn't deny that. Sorry for that, Lauren. But okay. So yeah, we probably should restart, but we're just going to keep on rolling with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Roll
it was
with it.
just pretend like I did the beginning portion by myself, and then now I'm just finally
All right.
introducing you.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Fist bump.
Yeah. Thanks. Hey, Chapman, thanks for coming on today, man. I appreciate it so much. So your 2025 plans, we were talking about the modified. You got to drive
Yeah.
it for a little bit for Tomlin. I should have brought it up. I've gained a bunch of weight. So
Yeah,
I guess
I've
I'm not
stayed
in the
the same.
modified territory either, but how did it go? Was it scary? White knuckle ride? Tell me more about
it was. I mean, it was definitely a workout. It's an older modified, still a good modified. He did decent in it once he fixed some stuff in it. But I think Clyde talked him out of pulling it out of the woods and bringing it to the racetrack just so they could get the car count up, and he did. And I mean, it was really fun. I appreciate it. It was definitely different than a U car.
Faster?
A lot faster.
Not in the turns, though. Well, maybe. Modified, probably.
Yeah, it was still faster.
Something I just think about it Southside. I'm like, we're actually going way faster through the turn than like late model
Yeah.
almost. Hit me with some of the things you got over there. I got more over here, but my back's against the ropes right now.
I've already said one of them, but nobody probably heard me. Cameron lost the tripod.
Oh yeah.
I was going to
Yeah.
take a picture of the setup, which is it's working now.
Yeah, it's in
I
bad
guess.
shape.
Oh, thank you, Bo Tuck, for the chair sponsor. I brought a chair with me. It was bring your own chair night at the Turn Left podcast.
It's a BYOC party up in here. Thanks Bo for supplying the chair, and thank you for bringing it. If it wouldn't have been that one, it would have been a little princess chair, a little pink princess chair.
Or I'd have sat on a 5-gallon bucket or whatever.
You could have done that too.
Yeah.
Hope we don't have feedback from myself.
And Frazier sucks. That was my third talking point.
Oh yeah, Frazier sucking.
Frazier sucks
really bad, and you were going to beat him. If you didn't win the race, you were still going to beat Frazier. So if you were to finish second for an ungodly reason, he will still be running third or fourth, maybe worse. Yeah. And that's our golfing team, actually, to be honest with you. Which we did not win that tournament, and
no, we didn't cheat as much as
Greg Fernandez.
Other people did.
No, I went straight for the name. Greg Fernandez. Wasn't it his team that won it?
I think so. Yeah. It was like, come on, guys, really?
You watch the Denny Hamlin podcast or listen to it, don't you?
Yeah, I haven't seen any of them this year though.
He's having another kid.
Is he?
So you and him.
Congratulations.
Wonder if he's
I'm
having
not
twins
having
too.
any more kids.
Oh.
What are you talking about? I
was
just got a
maybe at the
puppy.
same time.
Got
You
a
did?
puppy, yeah. So that
Don't
was,
tell my wife that.
all right. I didn't. Delete that part out.
Yeah, I'm getting text messages from the group chat right now. Like, we're
What group? Are you in a group chat that I'm not
it's
in?
a 2-man thing. Yeah, you don't want to be in it.
It's a 2-man group chat?
3-man.
Oh.
3-man. 2 other people in it. Sorry.
Like, I'm in a lot of group chats if a 2-man's.
I meant to actually remember how I told you earlier to write down your favorite dad joke?
Yeah,
I wanted to write.
I
I wanted to write down some and have you read them, but that's my bad. I forgot.
Sorry.
The last time that we talked, or that you came on, in fact, actually, not even the last time, I don't think. Probably the first time you came on. You've probably been on 4 or 5 times.
Probably
maybe
7.
more. 7 or 8.
Probably.
We always used to do a thing like, who's your favorite late model driver? Who's your favorite blah, 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 blah. I don't want to do all that. Mount Rushmore, U-car drivers only.
Come on, man. That's putting me on the spot.
4. There's 4 people on Mount Rushmore. You don't do 5 or 3. That would be, I'll get very pissed. And you have a countdown timer. 10. I'm just kidding.
You can't do that. I don't know. I mean,
all right, well, let me... Here, think about that for the rest of the interview.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, yeah,
All right.
I'll come up with... Jesus Christ.
Just think about it. You don't have to answer it right now.
Probably the hardest question you've ever asked me.
You remember when Dotson was on, right?
Yeah.
He said, if you want to be an outlaw, every once in a while you got to shoot somebody.
Absolutely.
Well, Chapman, who are you going to shoot this year?
Who am I shooting this year? Anybody that... I don't know. Maybe multiple people. Maybe nobody. Maybe I don't have to shoot anybody.
But then you wouldn't be an outlaw.
I mean, I'm getting old. Me and Frazier, it's like AARP night at the U-car races.
Well, Dotson was old. I mean, not old, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't call him old now.
He was a late model driver. We're raising a bunch of kids.
No, you're not.
Yeah, we are.
Are you?
Yeah,
I don't know the field like I used
maybe
to.
kind of.
I mean, when it was his house at, it was me, you, Stinson, Jamie
but
Height, GBJ.
Tanner's like 27 or something like
He's
that.
my age.
You're like 28, so
Yeah.
same age.
Yeah, I am the youngest guy ever.
Kayson's young. Cameron.
He's young. But
I mean, as old as Cameron seems, Cameron's like 23 or 22 or something like that.
does Cameron seem old?
I mean, it seems like he's been doing it a long time.
I guess.
Jimmy Parker's older than we are. He's like the grandpa.
Yeah, I was going to say, if Jimmy
U-car
Parker's racing,
racing.
I don't think you need to be calling. I mean, that's like...
Yeah, but he hadn't been
That's
doing
like
it
when you're
very
golfing
long,
and you're
so-
shooting 100, and the guy next to you shooting 130, and you're cussing yourself like, man, I'm the worst golfer ever. He's sitting there like, oh my God, what does this guy think about me?
You just called Jimmy Parker the worst golfer ever.
No. Well, he might be,
I'm
but
just kidding.
I did call him. Well, no, you called him very old by saying that you're old, and he's obviously older. So I'm pushing. That's back on you, dude.
Maybe.
I'm not taking. No, that's
Sorry,
that's not on
Jimmy.
me. Have you thought of your Mount Rushmore yet?
No, I haven't.
All right.
No, I
We'll
haven't.
move on, but we're gonna come back to it. Did you know that this is a real one? This isn't like the squirrel joke.
Okay.
Did you know that we can't tell that one on air? Did you know that the smell is the best sense of memory?
No, I did not know that.
That's real.
There's no punchline.
No, that's a real
okay.
fact.
All right.
But that's why, like, like, you know that there'll be times when you wake up on a Friday morning and it's like warm weather, and you smell the warm, like the first warm weather spring days.
Yeah.
And you wake up, what's the first thing you think of? Race season, right?
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
What else would you
I
think
guess
about?
it's Saturday yet.
No, Friday. I'm talking Friday. I'm a Southside Speedway guy. You're a Dominion guy now.
I know you've been in Dominion like 4 times ever.
3.
Hey, you've been there 3 times and won 5 times.
No. I've been there probably 4 or 5. I've only raced there 3. Or maybe I've probably been there 6, but I've only raced 3. And I did not win 3 or 5. But Friday mornings, like if I'm walking out to my work truck,
absolutely,
and it's a warm morning, like especially one of the first ones, all I think about is like, man, gotta get off work early, go get the trailer, load it up.
I took the first day of race season at Southside off every year, just because it was the first day. Yeah, first
opening
Friday.
day season of the season.
Yep.
Well, it's because all the other races you'd get there at like 6:45 right before the green flag
I had
drop.
to work, and qualifying was at 6:15, and I had to work till 6.
Yeah, twins on the way. Is she gonna be really mad at me when you finish
No,
up?
she knows she's not pregnant.
How come you never go on Jack Dodson's show?
They never invited me.
Is that out of royalty to this one?
No, they never invited me. I would like to be invited so I can turn it down out of loyalty of this show, but
Yeah.
no, I'm just kidding. I've never heard anything from them. They're partial to Hampton Roads area drivers, and
Why?
that's fine.
Why
I
not?
don't know why. That's them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't like that.
They do them.
Well, every time I've had to go on, I've had to ask if I can come on, or call them out and talk a bunch of mess, which I can do again. I can start the rivalry all over again.
I've never been their driver of the week, I guess.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Is like everything that I don't know.
Everything's fine. It's all fine.
I can't even read some of my own handwriting, so bear with me a little bit. Also, I forgot to mention, and if I would have, you probably wouldn't have been able to halfway hear me, but if you're watching, like and subscribe. Comment an emoji of what you think Chapman looks like. Whichever emoji you think Chapman looks like, comment that one.
There isn't an emoji of me. There is an Austin Dodge emoji, though.
Which one is that?
I can find it for you. It looks exactly like Austin Dodge.
All right. What else do you have on your list of... he wouldn't allow to tell me, so I'm a little nervous.
Bo's on the dark side now. We can talk about that if you want.
Oh, unbiased Bo, as we call him.
Unbiased Bo, yeah. He's biased to Dominion, and
he works there, works at the track.
Yeah.
It's like becoming a game warden, dude. What are you doing,
It's
Bo?
like we were hunting buddies, and now you're a game warden.
Right. Yeah. Now he's going to DQ you, and then that's going to be an awkward post-race beer.
Yeah, I mean...
Might not be one if that happens.
Be awkward. What else do I got?
You didn't say anything about my jacket. I paid $4,000 for this jacket.
I do like it. It's like... What material is that?
That's corduroy.
Corduroy.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. You know it.
Shout out to Cameron Ruggles, Unicorn Cavalier Emporium and Soiree. Shout out to that.
The unicorn?
Yeah, he's got Unicorn Cavaliers now.
What does that mean?
Yeah, that's just he knows.
Who would you? Okay, if you can't, I don't know if I want to ask more about that or if it's appropriate. If I were to ask you, not Mount Rushmore, because I don't want to send you into a brain wart. Who is your top 3 biggest rivals of your own career? I mean, one of them's got to be the
Mike Hall. It's got to be one. Not like
really.
It hasn't all.
I was thinking
never been a bad like fist fight thing, but
yeah, I was gonna say I'm thinking like the Rip Salamones,
nah,
Jamie
really
Heights, the Robert Arch.
Rip was like a flash in the pan, like not in a bad way, but he was like there and then he wasn't. So it really didn't have time to become a rivalry over years. Mike Hall was always fast, very fast, and it seemed like we were always running into, over top of, around each other all the time. So I mean that became one, and it was over. It was always friendly, but it was over like 5 or 6 years. So
that was the most consistent one.
Yeah, that was probably the most consistent one. I mean, I would have to say recently, Frazier, just because of how fast he's been, and
I'm talking all time though. You got to
don't-
go way back. What did you say earlier that you've won championships in 3 decades?
Yeah. 'Cause I was
2009,
I was just
10,
telling you
11.
how old I was. That was
Oh, okay, yeah. He
showing
wasn't
my
bragging.
age.
He couldn't even remember how many championships he
Yeah.
won until he started doing math. I didn't even ask him how many wins he's got because, I mean,
I have no idea.
yeah. Well, that's a good problem to have.
Maybe. I mean,
But-
maybe I can't remember. I got like 12.
Yeah. Jamie Height was always fast. Frank Silva and Rusty Bennett were always fast. I guess Robert Archer was always fast, but that was always out-of-town beef rivalry stuff. And he's the champion of the world, isn't he? And you beat him a couple times? And that makes you... Oh. I didn't know if that made you the... Like, what's bigger than intergalactic? I'm stuck in a rut now because I can't... What's another galaxy called? Okay. All right. Well, I guess you gotta be the champion of that galaxy and this one if you beat Robert Arch. Do you think he watches this show? You think he'd come on the show? He's got a sick mini stock now. What does that think, like a pickup truck? It's for sale, isn't it? Like $8,500 or some shit. Is that his number 4? I should probably know that. What is that? Still? Don't tell us anything bad news, Bo. Will we? I have my shit muted. Stuff.
Maybe. Loud buzzing, can't hear you.
Is that what the wife said?
Hmm.
Bo said that?
Keeper of the table, also. Loud buzzing. No, Bo said it.
Why won't my phone work now, though? Well, Chapman,
Yep.
that's old though. Well, is that? Oh, it's a big one. I can hear it now. Do you hear it?
Yeah. I do. Hear
Well, it stopped.
it. Okay.
It must be something. I don't even want to touch anything.
We gotta figure this out.
It stopped.
All right.
How long was it going for? I don't even want to know, dude. I haven't been reading any Chapmans either.
I haven't either.
I mean, any comments. All right, well. Oh, see this other thing too. All right, don't touch anything. Hey, don't even look
I'm
at that.
turning it down.
Yeah.
Mic volume needs to come up.
I don't want to.
Cameron said.
How
New
long ago?
producer. The delay is hilarious.
The delay is just technology.
Yeah. All right.
See, I probably just sent us back into a buzzing,
Somebody let us know in the comments, is it still buzzing? Because we can read the comments now.
Well, I could read them always. It's hard to do the show and read them,
Yeah.
and I don't have the dongle. Chapman said he lost the thing. We also dongle this.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Yeah,
Isn't that what it's called?
dongleless.
Donglist. Who's your? Did you think you were out Mount Rushmore?
No,
like I said, my back's been
it's
against the
been-
ropes. These audio issues.
been-
Least you could do is think of 4 people that you like.
Blanket Chip said that. Y'all don't need to hear me. I don't. Yeah, 4 people I like. You said Mount Rushmore. That means I got to put 4 of them above everybody else.
Yeah. Who's your 4 favorite? Don't make me. I don't want to complicate it.
My 4 favorites. I'm friends with most everybody.
I know that. So you have to choose. Yeah, they're going to see it. Chapman. I've asked you before who's your favorite U-car driver, and you answered that.
I know I change it all the time though.
Well,
like
then if you've changed it 4
it's
times,
been how many? It's been Frazier before. It's been Tanner before. That changed.
I don't remember it's been Tanner.
It was. When
Mine's
Tanner,
been
when
Tanner.
Tanner was new. He was my favorite U-car driver.
Okay, I was gonna say he was mine.
I don't know. I'll come up with it and post it in the comments later or something. I don't know. Maybe.
No. It's gonna happen before. No. You will eat 4 raw eggs if we don't get the answers out of this. All right, make a deal, everybody. Chapman,
It's
one
not-
raw egg for
We
every
can't make the deal.
Mount Rushmore he doesn't answer.
It's even worse if I just answer one.
We finally have blessed them
'Cause
with
that-
some good audio. Now we
that-
can't even give them the good,
If I just say one, that just means that person's better than everybody else.
Right, so it's 4 is even easier. Right? Am I crazy? Good now. All right, thanks, Kenny. And I normally joke about this. Really, don't touch anything because I don't know if it's touching this or this.
I'm not touching anything.
I know you weren't, and I hate to be a stickler about it before it happens, but this is the reason I stopped I'm trying not to cuss too. If you haven't noticed, this is the reason I stopped the darn thing.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
we're gonna have to edit that out.
Yeah.
What's up, EJ Kinney? What is up, Rodney Davenport? What is up, David Blankenship again? Just trying to catch up on some people. Like I said, like and share. We won't touch anything, and we promise we will try not to put a bad product out on your page that you shared. And Mike Wilson, I know that you'll be watching this, share it too. So yeah, this year,
Just name 4. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it seems easy.
it
right?
seems. Yeah, it seems. Who would your 4 be?
Hey, Michelle Willingham, she could be on there. Is she one of your top 4 favorites?
Who would your 4 be?
I'm the host of the show, Chapman. Okay.
I'm just trying to show you how not easy it is.
No, it's very easy. Michael Chapman, Jamie Height, Tanner. He's got my helmet. And Jesse Jones. That's a mini stalker. So how long did that? Somebody time
That's
that.
not
Let's
really
do a time
U-Cars.
stamp of how long that took
Okay,
me.
Jesse's not really U-Cars though. He races mini stocks everywhere.
All right, I'll take that one back out.
Okay.
And then give me 2 hours, and I'll think of the last one. No, if I had to think of a 4th one that wasn't Jesse Jones, let's go. Man, it really makes it kind of hard.
Yeah, it's really hard.
But you know more of them.
I've raced against a lot more of them, a lot more also.
Yeah.
So it makes it even harder.
No, it makes it easier.
No, it doesn't.
That is ridiculous.
It does not make
That
it
is
easier.
insanely. My 4th, I don't want to be easy and say Alex. That would be too easy. I don't want to say Austin Dodge. He didn't have the, he'd be like my favorite Grand Stalker or something. I can't give him he's not a U-Car guy.
He was. He started out a U-Car guy.
No offense, Austin Dodge, but he's too cool for U-Car. I mean, it's a good problem to have.
100%.
It's a good
I
problem.
called him last year, and this is how cool he is. I called him last year about doing the road course race. We still good? Called him last year about doing the road course race,
Yes,
and
indeed.
he's like, I can't drive a Chevrolet. I'm contractually obligated to Toyota. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow. You better get a Tercel or something.
That's how cool Austin is.
Or what, does it have to be American made to go into that U-Car or that road course thing?
No,
It could be-
was different classes, but to be a U-Car, yeah.
But I guess he could do it like an Indy car and do that
Yeah.
Acura. Well, that's not a Toyota either.
No.
So it has to be Toyota now.
Yeah.
I thought he was racing BMWs.
It's like a Toyota BMW Scion.
So they're allowed to mix the
Their
hybrid that up.
BRZ, the BRZ thing.
We can paint a Toyota sticker or a BMW sticker on the front of the Cavalier.
They made Toyota Cavaliers.
Did they?
Yeah.
What is it? Tercel?
It's a Toyota Cavalier. It was a Cavalier made by Chevrolet, branded as a Toyota in Japan. They're right-hand drive.
What was the first year that Ford Mustang was produced?
Who cares? It was a Ford.
It's tri-
1964. Look it up. Look it up.
and a half. It's a trick question because it's a half year.
It was, yeah, but they didn't. They still produced it in 1964.
Touche. But they also did one.
Everybody knows that.
They also did one in 1965, and then they did a 65 and a half as well, I think.
Yeah,
The old cats probably be able to answer this.
maybe.
We're still good. I hate to ask too many times, but
Nobody.
I'm having a. And oh my God, what was that?
Somebody slammed the door. I guess I don't know.
No, it shouldn't have been. I guess it could have been one of my kids.
GR86 Cup is what Austin said.
What
They're
does that
like
mean?
They're Toyota things. They're Toyota BMW things.
We don't
You've
even know what
seen
it
'em.
is.
You've seen them.
No, I haven't.
Look it up.
Yeah, well. My fourth would be Frank Silva, by the way.
Yeah, but you would put Frank over Trevor or Daniel or...
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not saying I would put him over.
Trevor, because we have...
There's too many. There's absolutely too many. My Mount Rushmore would have to have probably 12 people on it.
We can do that if you want, but that's going to be insane.
I mean, whatever.
But
it's a lot of carbon.
Okay, guys, we're going to beat this dead horse. He's given us 4 before the show is over. Trevor was kind of like not my rival, but like we raced hard against each other, and he wasn't, back when I was a fan of UCAR before I was in UCAR, he wasn't racing UCAR. I don't think he was racing
What are the
anything.
criteria to be on Mount Rushmore? Like,
you just do the biggest, like if they
have
were
to be
if, okay,
drivers.
No. If there was every UCAR person that's ever you've been a fan of enters a race right now. I don't care if it's 100
So
people.
they got to be drivers.
Yeah. The top 4. Who do you want to finish 1, 2, 3, and 4?
Who do I want to finish, or who would finish? Because that's different. I like the 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore aren't everybody's favorite 4 presidents. I mean,
but are they the best presidents, or just
are
the
they?
opinion
Is
of
that
who did
somebody's
Mount Rushmore?
opinion? Yeah, I mean,
we're getting into the technicalities
yeah,
now.
it's like who won the race to Mount Rushmore. That's how.
Okay,
that's
I'm going to make an executive decision here.
Okay.
Not
Who would be the
not
top
who would
4?
Be the top, no,
Okay.
not who would be
That
the
would-
top 4. Who you would want to be the top 4?
I would want to win the race.
No, you can't be in it. You're not.
I mean,
you were
okay,
commentating.
so we're watching. Okay, so that leaves you out also.
Yeah, you can't pick me.
Who
I wouldn't be on there.
I can't. Who would want to be in the top 4?
No.
I can pick a top
everybody would
12,
want to be in the top
not
4.
in any order.
No. We're not going to see if you give him 12, he's got it like he could name them off. You know, this is insane. I feel like I'm arguing with a brick wall right now.
It's too hard. I can't do it. Right this second.
All right, who's your least 4 favorite UCAR drivers? Yeah. See, we could do that one. You could do either or. You can answer the other one if you want to backpedal out of this.
Carter Whedon.
Okay.
He's the least. He's a bitch.
Okay.
I
This
can't.
might be
I
easier?
mean, it's lonely at the top. I mean,
Well, I'm trying to think. That's a tough one. There, you easily had your worst.
yeah. I mean,
He's going to be sitting on that throne
whatever.
at the top.
Who would I want to finish last in a 100-driver race? That's
I need to check to see how much battery life we have left really quick. Keep the show going. And also,
EJ. You would finish 5th. Sorry.
we haven't even breached EJ's name of the conversation. What do you prefer, Call of Duty or iRacing?
Yes.
No.
If iRacing, because that's like I play both of them, but if one of them had to go, Call of Duty would have to go because iRacing's more fun.
You play the new one, the new Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Do you have PS5?
No.
PC?
Xbox. I'm a Microsoft guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that an
What do you
iPhone?
say? Really? Why?
Is that an iPhone?
Yeah. Why'd you say really? Like
I don't know. I think you know.
peasant.
I think you. I don't even.
Microsoft peasant.
I say I have like a PS3. I don't have any. I play the Wii. I asked you earlier if you have a Wii. Do you have one?
No, I don't.
Dude, me and my buddies.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound corny, and it is, but it's fun. Because obviously you can't play Wii online.
You've
So
never invited me to do it.
You
so
don't have a Wii.
I see where I stand in the
No,
buddies.
this is FaceTime. You have to have the
buddies.
No, you have to have the. This is mostly out of town people.
Yeah.
You have to have the console, but we
Yeah.
will FaceTime each other
While you're playing golf.
and just play. You know, just got the wind is different, but that way you can play Wii golf against your bros.
That's. I mean,
It's pretty
it's
fun.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
definitely.
because like. Anyway, like I said, really the only difference is the wind, but it's the same course, you know. And I mean, this is going to be a little bit embarrassing, but I'm sick with it. Okay, I'm terrible at real golf, but Wii golf, dude. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Next
I'm
episode,
good
I'll
at
have
Wii. I'm good at Wii bowling. That's
yeah,
about it.
I'll
man.
smoke you in that.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I'll have it next episode. You come on, I'll have it set up. We'll do a 2-hole match
All right.
and see who wins.
Sitting down.
Just like when I pee.
All right.
All right. All right, let's do some role playing. You want to do that?
Maybe. It depends on. All right. Go ahead.
On how freaky it gets. All right, I'm Michael Chapman.
All right.
You're
What's up, Mike?
unbiased Bo Tuck.
All right.
Hey, unbiased Bo.
Yeah.
The camera on this thing is about like 5.9.
Sorry.
What is it, Rule 5?
5. Yep.
I appreciate that unbiasedness, Bo.
Yep.
However, you were Bo the Bro before you were unbiased Bo.
Right. But Bo, unbiased Bo is unbiased Bo.
He sure was unbiased on that audio opinion that he had.
Yeah, no doubt.
He was dialed in on that. Yeah, he about DQ'd
He's
the
about
whole
to
episode.
Break his TV.
Yeah. Is everything
No,
going okay?
Bo, he was a tech guy last year, and I say raced against him because we're all racing against the tech shed, but he was pretty strict on some stuff. Like, he brought a lot to the tech shed last year, I believe, especially in the U cars, because it was a unpopular opinion, but a lot of people didn't think a U-car guy needed to be in the tech shed teching U-cars. And I think that's the best thing for him. But
Who
that's
else?
my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
Who else would it be? Somebody that doesn't know U cars?
yeah, somebody that doesn't know anything about U-cars. We've had that before, and you see where they've gotten and how out of hand they've gotten.
Yeah, and how just unfair not unfair, but how spread out the class can get pretty quick.
Yep.
What's up, Scott Burchett? The audio's still going good. I'm gonna beat that dead horse as well, just out of
He went from bow to bow.
what?
Austin said he went from bow to bow, B-O to B-E-A-U.
Oh yeah.
That's great.
All right. Do you have any role play you want to do?
No.
Okay. I can extend onto that one.
You're Cameron Ruggles,
Oh fuck. Okay.
and I'm the racetrack.
Oh
And
no.
I just changed a rule that you didn't like.
I'm gonna burn the whole place down.
That was great. That was spot on. Spot
Yeah.
on.
Facebook. Caps. All caps. Exclamation. Yeah. The boy will cry wolf though one day, and it's gonna happen. It happens not every year, but which I've been in those same situations with Tech Shed. So I'm on Team Cameron usually on this one, but it's just when it happens oftenly, it's like I actually look into the story and go, what's going on here? And then I'm like, yeah, he's kind of right. But it's like other people are like, this is the, you know. Oh, no. No, don't hold on.
Hold on,
Let me hear it. I need to hear it live. Well, maybe it was when my phone cut off. That sounds insane, and I'm not a tech guy at all. Oh no. Now we look like it stopped.
Did it?
What is doing that?
Did it stop?
Yep, it was something when I touched.
Did you touch that phone?
Don't touch that.
I'm just trying to make it
Just
do it.
kidding. No, I think it's no. I don't want it. It's too risky to even take a chance on trying to get it to do it.
Yeah.
And if we can't get it to stop, I'm glad it's only lasting for I don't know.
Yeah.
That could have been going for the last 5 minutes. I have no idea.
No.
Maybe it's the corduroy. Maybe it's giving off its own
Yeah.
thing. What time is it?
8:24.
Okay, we got time.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to see if we can get. We're letting the sound waves recalibrate.
What? What are we doing?
I'm just trying to text something, so I'm
Oh.
just actually making an excuse for why we're not doing anything right now.
All right.
Do you have anything else on your papers?
Oh
I've
my
got some more
goodness.
stuff.
Yeah.
We're still waiting on
Kyle,
your
Kyle said it's fixed.
We're still waiting on your Mount Rushmore stuff.
Yeah. Keep waiting. Bows on the Dark Side. That was what I had next. None of this is in order. The Clash, Bow. I don't know. What do you got next?
Who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
The Eagles. Because nobody likes the Chiefs anymore.
I agree.
It's getting old.
I'll just hold my phone in levitation the whole time just in case. I mean, yeah, I agree. I'm tired.
I hate the Eagles, but
I don't
nobody
like the
likes
Eagles
the
either.
Chiefs.
It's like that echo. But no, and it's not even a Taylor Swift thing. Everybody's like, "Oh, stop Taylor Swift." I'm like, I don't care about that. Like, she's huge as far as like the biggest popular star in the world. So if she's at the game, of course they're going to show it. But it's not even that. It's just them beating the Bills every year, and I'm not even a Bills fan. I'm a Titans fan, so I mean it's been a tough year.
Yeah, about the Titans,
Don't
okay.
you go ahead, but I don't. I'm prefacing this with
I wrote it down. We got Jaden Daniels, and Marcus Mariota. So,
What does that have to do with the Titans, other than the fact that
I mean, we
had Mariota?
I think we scored like 40 on y'all or something like that.
I almost went to that game and I didn't because we were so bad.
Should
Y'all were
have.
so good that I was
Should
like,
have.
I don't want this to be the one. I've never been to an NFL game. Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Commanders, Redskins?
Yep. Been to Redskins 3 or 4 Redskins games, and they won all 4 of them as bad as they were in the past 30 years.
So you should have been at the AFC Championship game.
Probably the NFC, but
Yeah.
yeah, it would have helped probably.
And what do you have to say to Jaden Daniels as an apology?
I apologize.
You're supposed to be better than that.
We'll get them next year.
Yeah. Do you think that they'll have as good a chance next year?
I think they'll be better next year.
The kids are running up to the bath.
All right.
The stairs are right behind this wall, so if you see shaking and
Yeah. It's not
as long as it's not buzzing, as long as it's rumbling,
That's right.
it's okay. Your plans this year, just racing a U-Car against Frazier specifically, just have to beat him every week.
Just
Doesn't
Frazier.
matter, even if you finish second to last, as long as he gets last.
Yeah.
Is he watching?
Probably. I don't know. If he's not, he'll watch it.
Who's better at golfing, Michael Frazier or Michael Chapman?
He's like maybe a little bit better than I am. Maybe.
Who's
I
better?
play golf like once every 3 years, and I'm decent at it. Y'all play like once every 2 weeks.
Let's say I
Y'all.
play a lot more. And
You
I'm still
have
bad.
a golf simulator in your garage.
I know I haven't started up in over a year though, and I'm still really bad. That's what I say. Don't talk about how much I play.
You've got there's like 6 sets of golf clubs.
That's my grandfather's
in
clubs.
The shop.
Those
They're
are
in
my
the shop.
those are my grandfather's clubs.
They're in the shop.
Those are Papa
Those
Joe.
are like brand new golf clubs.
No, they're not. Check them out. Dude,
I'm just
pull
kidding.
the putter cover
Whose
off.
are those? Are those your grandpa's?
Those are mine. No, those are
What about the other set?
Mines. Those are mine's.
Just making.
They're my kids or
Well,
whatever.
your kids aren't that tall.
Okay, well, they're the wife's. She plays a lot.
You're telling stories.
And remember, you know what this one is.
Yeah. You live in Brandermill.
Hey, but remember
You're
this?
a member of
Remember this bad boy?
Brandermill Golf Club.
Remember this?
Yes.
Won this bad boy at the tournament.
Yeah, that's the one thing that Fernandez's team didn't win.
Yeah, I got this Amazon club. Dude, I looked this thing up. You know how much these are?
I don't know.
You don't want to know.
Probably not.
More than they should be for a brand that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Just for it to have some gold plating. I don't want to sell it or get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like
TJ said you play twice a week.
me?
Yeah.
That is not true, TJ. Gosh, dude,
I play
okay.
once every 3 years, and I'm almost as good as y'all. Y'all play 3
You
times
played
a
as a
week.
kid. I didn't play until I was an adult.
I did play as a kid. Well,
Who's the better race car driver, Chapman or Frazier?
oh, me. All day, every day.
Yeah. You see, that one didn't take you long, did it?
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
So we need to have a triathlon, one race,
Oh,
one round of golf. What should be the third factor? Run race?
Running. Yeah.
You think you can beat him in a run race?
Oh, absolutely.
100%. Have y'all done it?
100%. No, I don't need to.
Where is Frazier? He doesn't have a chance to defend himself right
No,
now.
He doesn't have any defense.
Are you reading comments? Make sure that
Some of
you're the
them,
new audio engineer. I hope you know that, and I hope that
Yeah.
the next guest that's going to come on the show is also prepared to do that job.
Yeah.
So I'm not reading any comments, and those are the ones that are like, the buzzing's back.
Arch watching. Shannon's here. EJ tagged Frazier.
Shannon. Oh, Robert Arch.
No,
Who'd you say?
Arthur.
Arthur.
Zebra.
Zebra.
Yeah. Just no bicycles, Bo said. No bicycle races.
What are this is back to the no bicycle races? Why is that?
I almost died at Dominion last year. I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
2 years ago.
Is it a long story? Because we got nothing but time.
It was too long of a lap on a bicycle. I told
'Cause
the
you
story
went too
before.
slow?
Yeah, no, I was fast until I was almost dead.
Why?
Because I almost had a heart attack.
Are you overexhausted
Yeah,
yourself?
I overdosed on exhaustion.
How does that not happen in the run races? Shorter?
Yeah, shorter distance, 40-yard dash.
What is the banking like at Dominion on a bicycle?
You go to the apron, so it's a shorter lap.
Oh,
I
and you
mean,
were
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, we won't talk about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
That was same weight,
fine.
or
It was saying I'm always about 250. Always.
what kind of bike were you riding?
It was like a 1-speed, like that bike.
Dude. Yeah, you should.
It was
that
bad.
Trek over there.
Yeah.
You'd been ripping.
Yeah.
And okay, so how long would you say a lap time? And did you win? How many people were there?
I made it a half a lap.
You stopped.
Yeah.
I need to laugh.
I tried to wreck
you
some
say
kid.
You talked about this. I don't know anything about
I
this.
tried to
Chapman.
wreck some kid on his 10-speed. No, it was bad.
Wrecked a kid.
I tried. Yeah. I
How
couldn't.
old was he?
I don't know. He was 12, maybe.
Oh my God, Chapman. And who won? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I was trying to breathe.
Yeah, in the ambulance. Oh my gosh! Dude. How did I not know about this?
I don't know. I swear I've told the
I didn't
story
mean to
on the
bring it up.
podcast before.
No.
I
Must have been the one
think I have.
Cameron hosted or something.
No, Cameron never invited me to be on his podcast. He doesn't like me, I don't think.
Well, what does that say about you, Chapman?
I mean, I've never been invited to Cameron's podcast or
The Jack Dodsons.
the Jack Dodson. I mean, whatever.
Well.
What does that say about you?
Did I
And
invite
you're-
you all the time? Yeah, not good things, I guess. We do have a bit of a surprise coming out. Like I said, I did reach out to... Oh, no, I was about to relate another question. What are you better at, iRacing or Call of Duty?
iRacing.
Who's the best iRacer that you iRace with? That you know, not random.
That I know, probably Cameron.
He's better than you?
Yeah.
Does he still play?
I can admit it. I'm grown now.
Is-
I don't know if he still does or not. I haven't seen him on there or seen him talk about it in a while. He's probably suspended indefinitely again. I don't know. But
And
he's pretty good.
Who's the next best after Cameron?
That I know, I don't race with a lot of people anymore.
Who do you say? Cisco and
Cisco, well,
EJ Kinney, maybe?
Cisco got me back on iRacing. I spent all this money, bought a new PC, Starlink because I live in the middle of nowhere and can't get internet.
Shout out to Elon.
And then Cisco just quit iRacing. I'm like, what the fuck? Dick. No, EJ, Cisco, Casey.
So, sorry to cut you off. You're telling me Cisco has a computer that works with iRacing that he's willing
Yeah.
to sell now?
I don't know if he's willing to sell
Or is
it.
he doing other games or something?
I mean, he might be willing to sell it. He don't use it.
Did you
for
say he was
iRacing.
watching?
Probably. I don't know. Maybe.
Another audio compatibility test?
Nobody said it was buzzing, so we're good.
No, we're good.
For
No,
now.
I'm not worried about that. I mean, I am very worried about that, but
Yeah, I know.
I'm not.
You're
currently
freaking out
worried
about it.
it.
You and Bo.
Well, I used to be freaking out a lot more about it, but now it's what are you going to do?
You haven't done this in like 2-3 years, 2.5 years.
We talked about it earlier when you had no mic.
Yeah.
Last time you were on, it was Cameron Latham, the pool guy.
Yeah.
His race car went down in the bottom of the pool. That was an exciting one.
Yeah.
Before that, I might have been when Southside Speedway closed.
No, we had a bunch of them after Southside closed.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I mean, that was
I had
probably-
to. You didn't wear a shirt. I had to steal from my own merch box. I was like, I don't have any Turn Left podcast stuff. I
I
had to
didn't
go
know
into
if
the
you had
merch
any-
box and
I didn't know
like
if you had any
steal
shirts
from
left.
my own self. Tina's back. Thank you, Tina.
Tina's here.
Special delivery, sponsored by Lauren. Though
What is this?
this is just
Are those Dino Nuggets?
those are Dino Nuggets. Yes. Tina's enjoying it. We don't have backstage mics anymore. This
They
is a
smell-
simplistic setup we
they
got going
smell
on. We
spicy.
can't even figure that out, huh?
They smell spicy.
Well, they are, but I don't have any crazy sauces like I used to. I don't even know if I threw them out or if I took them over to Bo's. So it's
Maybe.
not going to be anything that's going to like, did you used to do the hot ones back in the day? Like, did you ever do
Yeah,
one of the really
you
hot
made
ones?
me do the hottest one you had.
Yeah, and how was that?
It was hot.
These ones will be not nearly that bad, but
They're steaming.
well, that's the actual temperature. That's not the. That'll be okay. But like I said, I asked Lauren. I said, should I make him do something spicy? She
Yeah.
actually said, oh, he can do spicy. You ought to make him do something weird like jelly and mayonnaise sandwich or a raw egg or something like that.
Lauren said that to you? She's in on
Those
this?
weren't the exact words, but she said something like that.
Yeah, y'all are conspiring now.
Yes, that's exactly what we were doing. Yeah. And I thought about reaching out to more people, but I said, what do you want me to ask Chapman about? And do you think I should, try to roast him as hard as I can with the hottest wings that I've got? But what I've got here is not, I'm not going to show you the sauce because I don't want
the
there to be
Texas. It smells like Texas Pete.
It's the same makers as Texas Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas Pete.
No.
Texas or Pete.
No.
Okay.
Let me know when
No.
you're ready.
Ready
I'm
for
still
what?
waiting. I'm waiting on the other 3 Mount Rushmores.
I haven't named one yet.
Well, then I'm waiting on 4. How many guys darn?
What else you got over there? I got. How did you get iRacing? I got iRacing on mine.
What did you have to say about
I don't know.
iRacing?
Just talk about it. Just see
That
when
you want to
when
find a
you-
computer for me to
when
get
you
in?
were going to get back on it.
When I get a computer.
You don't have a computer.
No.
You have a $300,000 jacket on.
It's $4,000 jacket.
$4,000.
Now I don't have any money for a computer.
Oh, all right.
Gosh, looks good. Just kidding. This is my mom gave this to me when I was in high school.
Oh, juice box races. I'm trying to get Dominion to do that.
What is
You
that?
know, they're like the little go-kart things you can buy on Amazon. They're like
Oh, for the
$300-400
kids.
bucks.
Yeah.
I thought that would be a great idea. And need another Hustler and Mr. Smooth shirt. Kenny needs an Ethan shirt.
I've got back. Yeah, I got shirts. What size do you wear, Kenny? I'll hook you up. This is also football themed too for the Super Bowl week. I paid $100 just for this tray, just so that we could decorate for the show.
$4,100 between his jacket and the tray.
Just for tonight's
the
episode.
Dino Nuggets.
Yeah, just
You
for
know,
tonight's episode.
They're legit.
There are Dino Nuggets. Yeah.
Dino
Oh, yeah.
Nuggets.
I mean, I don't have any other type of nugget in my house. Do you? I don't just,
Yeah, we keep multiple types
Really?
of nuggets. Yeah, I mean, it's a plethora of nuggets.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
You have 4 kids, 3 boys, and then a girl.
5, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And twins on the way. We don't
Yeah.
know the gender of those yet.
Yeah. It's gonna, yeah.
But still, you have 4 boys and a girl.
Yeah.
How is the girl, I don't want to say names on the internet, but raising a girl different than raising the boys?
Way different.
Yeah?
It's almost easier,
Hmm.
if I would say. I mean, it's scarier, but it's easier. I don't know. She's awesome. The rest of them are awesome, but
see, he went, see, hey, Chapman, let me get a Mount Rushmore top 4 of your kids. I'm just kidding. Okay, well, yeah, you can elaborate on that a little bit if you want. Do you think there's going to be is she into racing at all? Like, do you think she'll want to drive
she's
a race
into
car one
racing
day?
more than the rest of them.
Really?
Yeah, she's
Wow.
absolutely.
She like play NASCAR video games or anything like that? She into
Not
video
yet,
games?
no,
She old
but-
enough?
Yeah.
She play any video games?
She's got a little tablet with like
Yeah.
color and stuff on it and stuff.
Yeah, basic stuff.
Yeah, but
Every
every weekend or probably once a month, she's like, "Can we go to the racetrack yet?" I'm like, "Not yet, baby. It's not racing season." But yeah, she can't wait to go to the racetrack and be around race cars and do race car stuff.
Yeah, I mean, she pretty much goes every week since she was born, right?
Yeah.
She's been. I mean, your other kids spend a lot of time there, not necessarily at the track because you can't really take. Especially Southside too. There wasn't like a bring your kids to the pits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't really an option.
Yeah, you couldn't do it at Southside. Dominion, we take the RV and they all go up there in it, but they'd rather stay in the RV and watch TV and sit in the AC than be outside at the racetrack.
Well, have you ever been in the pits down there? That's like a tornado of heat in those pits.
Yeah, I've been there once, a bunch of times.
But when you weren't racing, when it was just your dad racing.
I've probably been there one
Hot.
time when
It's
I
hotter.
was.
It's hotter when you're not racing.
Yeah,
Chapman.
absolutely.
What? I won't say what you think your own legacy is. What would, or no, not what you want your legacy to be in racing. Let's not boost it. Say we have legacies, but
Right.
you've been racing for 3 decades now. I mean, dude, as long as I've been alive.
I know you're like 28.
Yeah, youngest guy ever. What would you want your legacy to be?
What kind of question is that?
It's a broad one, very, very broad.
I
Not,
mean, if
to
I
be
had
honest, not a
one-
very good one, but
If I had
it's
one,
on the list.
I
Okay,
guess,
we could
Yes,
still be
I'll
talking about
try.
Mount Rushmore if you want.
I'll try to be serious. That I guess that I was open to help anybody that needed help and try to teach and
Don't believe him. I drove a race car with him. He never helped me at all. We split
No,
time
yeah.
in a seat.
Yeah,
he
he
gave me bad advice.
asked
He
me-
told me to go in low and drive in hard and hit the brakes really hard.
I mean, I guess to just help as many people as I can, and not necessarily with my on-track driving because I drive everybody exactly the same, no matter who it is. But I mean, just somebody that was a friend to everybody at the racetrack. I try to not have beef with anybody. It happens all the time, but
it's always on track stuff, never
Yeah.
off track stuff.
yeah, absolutely.
Last time you were on, you said that Jimmy Parker, I guess, was ahead of you, left a hole. You tried to fill the hole,
But that could have been anybody ahead of me.
right? But he came up to you after apologizing. You were like, "Oh, that was my fault."
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you ready to do this wing?
Whatever. I'll do this one because I already touched it. Probably need to open another beer. No.
I shouldn't chew it in the mic. That's my bad. Oh,
Is it
Uh-oh.
bottom?
oh, dude. Good thing the show's over.
You could have just backed up. Is it
Oh
bottom?
no. It's not that hot.
It's not. Why? What?
Well, I don't have any of the crazy ones.
Okay.
This isn't Texas Pete.
Do I pretend like it's really hot?
Yeah, dunk your head in that,
my
that
God.
bucket ice.
It's not buzzing.
Do the ice bucket challenge on your head right now. It's actually a little hot. It's an afterburn.
It is hotter afterwards.
Just agree with me and actually, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
To me, it's actually kind of hot, but I actually don't handle the hot sauces that well. And next
I
time,
didn't until I came on here and you fed me the hottest sauce ever invented. I didn't like anything hot. And I did that, and then from then on, nothing's really too hot. And I kind of enjoy it, but this is getting hotter.
I gave Chapman a whole new life.
Yeah.
A whole new world.
Open my eyes.
Ainsley, big Little Mermaid fan?
All of it.
Yeah.
Every princess ever.
I got a good question. It's
All right.
not on the list. What's your favorite kid show to watch? No, well, of course, none of them, but
Yeah, of course I don't like any of them, but
there's better ones than others.
yeah.
Cocomelon's horrible, but that's like a YouTube thing. I'm talking even if you want to go real.
I mean, I get into Bluey pretty heavy.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
mean,
I've got a Bluey shirt.
Bluey's a good one.
I got it as a gift, but I
Yeah.
wear it. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I wear it. I wore it today because it was. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. The babysitter's out, so I had to. It was daddy drop off day, which means
Yeah.
pizza for breakfast and soda and shit, which was cool. But so yeah, I wore it during drop off. Dude, that's a little hotter than I. Are
Was
you?
it
Are you
really
fine?
hot? Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
It's good.
It was me all along. But see, now you
Good job, Lauren. You got
yeah, you
Ethan.
know, yeah,
You
this has
got
got to
Ethan.
backfire a
You
little bit
didn't
here.
get me.
Borderline backfire here. Should I even try to bring on unbiased Bo, and what kind of sauce should I give him?
I think you should try to bring him on. I think, I mean, I don't know. I think he takes his job serious as a tech guy. Like, you know Bo, and I know Bo, and
Did you get paid for that? I guess
yeah, it's a paid job.
$500,000 a year.
Yeah, I think it's $500,000 or $600,000.
He quit his regular job and he just
Yeah,
does that now.
absolutely.
Just check it. I was saying they got to pay those guys. It's way too much work to because they got to be there early. They got to be there late.
I don't think they pay him a lot. I don't know how much it pays, but I don't think they pay him enough.
Simply
I think
too much
you
work
have
to
to.
do.
I think you have to enjoy being at the racetrack to go do that job.
For sure.
Otherwise, I don't think it pays enough to be there and deal with all of us assholes all day long at the racetrack.
Well, maybe. I saw you glancing over at your thing. I don't want to close it out.
I was just trying to figure out if I had it. I got the Bo's on the dark side. We got Jaden Daniels. We got
Bo's in blackface.
JD5. Yeah. Juice box racers at Dominion. I finished
That's for you,
second.
that's for you to race,
I
not even
finished
for
second
your
in
son
the-
or daughter to
I
race.
finished second in the IndyCar division this year. We didn't even touch on that. That was fun. That was different than U cars. Why are you making that face? It's like, no, let's not talk
Oh,
about
no,
that.
come on, show brag about second place. Just tell me who won. Who was
I
it?
didn't win. I didn't win any car races this year.
No. Who won the IndyCar race?
John Andrews.
Oh, see, well, it's not fair.
It wasn't, but he's good. He's a good driver.
And he goes on your Mount
Not
Rushmore.
on the Mount, not
He goes on the worst drive, the other Mount Rushmore with Carter.
No.
Oh, dude, you got to put him somewhere in between.
Carter's at the top by himself at the bottom.
By himself. Okay. Well,
He's a bitch.
sorry for the. That's funny you say that though. Actually, I've got a Snapchat on my phone from a long time ago after the big money race situation happened, and he was with Cameron. I guess they were back. You know, that was back when they were buddies.
They were
butt buddies or whatever.
Yeah.
And he took a video of like me pulling into the thing like. I can't remember. I'd have to pull it up, but it's some some comment or some caption about like him talking shit about like knew you weren't talented at all and all this shit. I'm like Carter Whedon telling me. I was like, God damn, that might be the biggest fry of all time. All right, Chapman, thanks for coming back on.
Yep, it was fun.
Glad to have it back.
Yeah.
Sorry for the audio issues, but I'll never not be sorry for those because it seems like I'll never not.
He's going to get them figured out, and he's going to do this more often, hopefully.
Don't promise them
more than once every 3 years.
I promise to do it more often. The audio situation.
Yeah,
We had it figured out. We practiced it. We practiced it. This is so frustrating, dude. Like, we got it dialed in. We were ready. We were like, good thing we did that test audio.
Took a pre-video and everything.
Yeah,
Everything was golden.
And then it just didn't pan out. So, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We didn't crumble under pressure, and we kept it going. And I'm glad to be back. And I'm glad to have all you back. And I'll keep you posted. I'm not going to promise to a weekly series, but maybe the hardest part is getting the guests on.
How about just monthly? I know probably 15 people that are ready to come on.
I'm bi now. We'll do a bi-weekly series.
You're bi now?
Yeah.
Bi-weekly.
Just helps with the political climate these days. Thank you,
Jesus.
Chapman. Thank you. I got to get up and turn this
Look
thing
it
off.
up.
We don't have any back show stuff.
Look
so
it up.
I have the producer. He is the audio engineer.
Even Ayers 69?
Yeah, that's true. You can't get on certain websites now in Virginia anyway. That's so. Thank you, everybody.
Deuces.